Hi, okay, so today I thought I'd give you guys a tour of what's in my kitchen, what's in my fridge, what's in my cupboards, what kinds of foods I eat that are in my kitchen. So I have a family of four. I have a husband and two children, and the children like to eat what children like to eat. And my husband, who doesn't have health problems, still likes to eat a lot of food. So there are going to be things in this house that you see that I actually don't eat, but mostly everything in this house is organic. I would say it's 99% organic. Once in a blue moon, I'll buy something that's not organic if I can't find it anywhere else, but rarely that would be an exception. So everything's organic. Everything's basically whole food, healthy food snacks, healthy food. And anyways, let's just get to what I eat, and I'll just show you some of the things that I eat. Okay, so usually in the middle of my island, we always have fruit and vegetables. So you can just see I just have an assortment, bananas, lots of different fruit, grapefruits, apples. My kids love grabbing apples and bananas and different fruits. I have lots of avocados. I eat tons of avocados. So they're in there. Kiwis and tomatoes. My family loves tomatoes, although I don't eat nightshades, but they eat them. So, okay. So if we walk over to my counter, I have all these jars of things, and inside these jars I have things like everything's organic. So raisins, almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts, coconut, pine nuts, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, pecans, carob powder, medjool dates, chia seeds, dried mulberries, lots of flax seeds. I have organic like camu powder and baobab powder and bee pollen, and organic chocolate chips or carob chips. I don't know which one those are, and some organic dried fruits. And Epic bars over here and things my kids can take to school. So that's like always on my counter, just an assortment of organic staples. In the cupboards, this cupboard over here is like for my kids usually. So this cupboard just has a few organic cereals. I don't eat any grains, organic oats, organic steel cut oats, some sea snacks, homemade fruit leather, some organic applesauce, and things that they take to school, like organic granola bars that are organic. So that's pretty much a cupboard just for my kids. This cupboard over here, there's a lot of, this whole thing down here, this whole thing is spices. So this is organic spices in here. There's tons of things like organic thyme, cinnamon, whatever, sage. And then up on this, I have like lots of organic nut butters, tons of nut butters, some stevia, raw honey and honey that's in season, coconut oil and coconut butter, and just like chocolate powder and things up there that are more, so anyways, this is kind of like what we use when we spread. My kids love nut butter, and I don't eat peanut butter and things like that, but they do. Their kids, they love it, and it's organic. It's all natural. Okay, over here on my counter, I have all my oils. I try to buy, like my husband will just have organic olive oil that he buys at Costco, but I buy like raw pressed premium olive oil, some avocado oil, coconut vinegar, balsamic vinegar, organic balsamic vinegar, and then I have all my salts here. So I have a salt plate, pink Himalayan sea salts, and in here is gray Celtic salt. I get it in a package, but then I put it in one of these jars to keep it clean. So oils and spices over here, just this is my kind of area over here. I don't know if you can see, it's just my powders, like my bone broth powders, some moringa, and just different acerola cherry powder and mushroom blends. And then these are all my supplements that I take. I usually just stack them up there, and then I have extra kind of supplements down in this drawer down here for anything that I might need that I'm not taking at that time. Up above, I have lots of, just tons of organic teas. So that's just my little stash of tea usually up there. Okay, now for my fridge. All right, so inside, let's kind of do systematically. On the top shelf, I usually put things like jarred things like horseradish and sauerkraut and dill pickles, and I don't eat, again, nightshades, but my kids do, and it's all organic. Olives, usually my second shelf I reserve for like lettuces and spinach and box stuff. Organic free-range eggs. My third shelf I usually have an assortment of things that leftovers and different meals. I made hummus for my kids. I don't eat legumes, but they will eat hummus. And yogurt, I don't eat yogurt, but they eat organic yogurt and kefir. Some organic grapes and blueberries and things like that. And then I have a drink shelf. You can see I keep organic milk for my kids. They do love drinking milk sometimes, so they will drink milk. I have coconut milk they like, again, kefir. I have lots of different things in here, like for myself and then for them, like some noni juice for me and organic lemon juice, just stuff like that. That's just a variety of drinks that my family drinks. Okay, so first drawer is usually meat and cheese. So in my drawer I have organic butter, organic cream cheese, which my kids like to eat, and organic raw cheddar, which my family likes to eat. I don't eat cheese, but they do. Salmon smoked sockeye, wild salmon, usually some sort of a fish. This happens to be fresh wild cod fillets. Organic grass-fed pepperettes and sausage, or not sausage, but salami. Then my vegetable drawer I usually have, here's everything's organic, so leeks, peppers, carrots, cucumbers, celery's underneath there, and a variety of herbs, usually avocados, those kinds of things. And the bottom drawer, if I can open it up, usually has veggies in here as well. More root stuff usually in the bottom. Here's some broccoli, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, onions, beets. So that's kind of what will go in there. My freezer's a mess. I won't open it, but it has, oh goodness gracious. These drawers are always tight. Okay, there we go. That's why I keep my lettuce on the top shelf, because I hate trying to get the boxes in there. On the side of my shelf here, on the top I usually keep ginger, garlic, turmeric, things like that, just in there. My second shelf has some of the things that I take, my multi-minerals, some more supplements like Restore for my gut. If I'm making homemade yogurt or kefir for my family, I don't have it, but that's what I'll have. Some of my fish oils and my cold press, like curcuma oil and emu oil and royal jelly, things that need to be kept cold. I'll put them in that shelf. Then I have, you're just coming down the list, this is my fats shelf. So collagen, gelatin, ghee, tallow, large, duck fat, super turmeric ghee. And then, of course, things my family eats. I don't really eat much on this shelf, but mustards, it's organic. And here's an organic living mustard. They use mayo. I don't, but this is an avocado oil mayonnaise. Organic ketchup. I use the beet ketchup in here, you can see. And I do use coconut aminos seasoning. And then on the bottom, some sweeteners for my kids. I don't really eat much of this, but sometimes I will bake with it or use it. So organic molasses, organic maple syrup, and a few organic jams, apple butter, and ginger. So that's what's in my fridge. Yeah. Okay, so, and the freezer just really has tons of bagged fruit for smoothies and tons of bagged vegetables if I want to throw in. Okay, so just coming over my kitchen here, on my counter, we'll just take a look. I use my Vitamix, put some living greens, lettuces and herbs along the back. I use my juicer and my Instant Pot, which is cooking a meal right now. So if I come over to my pantry, I'll open it up. This has a mixed bag of things for myself and my family. I have tons of oysters and pure olive oil, things like organic canned pumpkin, organic coconut milk, organic black olives. I have some things in here like organic garbanzo beans. I make hummus for my kids. I don't eat the beans, but or I don't eat the nightshades or the ketchup, but this is like a paleo grain-free ketchup, things like that. And in my second one, I like artichokes or coconut milk. Oh, and then here we have lots of wild salmon, sockeye salmon, tuna, sardines. It's basically what's in here, a lot of fish and things like that. Okay, and then I drink spring water. I usually buy the jugs of spring water, and I put them through my my Berkey. There's my Berkey water filter, and I have a dehydrator for stuff I make for the kids, snacks and crackers and things like that. Okay, so that's pretty much what's in my kitchen. For whole foods, nutritious, paleo, that can be paleo, vegan, ketogenic, whatever. There's something in there for everyone, and it's organic, it's whole, it's so now I'm just coming downstairs to my extra fridge. So here is my freezer downstairs, and I just stock it with organic grass-fed meats and pastured chickens. So in here, and my homemade broths and things that I make are in there. Lots of different things from lamb, bison, beef, chicken, and I get everything from a farm. Here's some livers and different things like that. So that's pretty much what I try to stock and use from. I get about $500 at a time. It lasts me about 3 to 4 months, and then I go back because I don't have a huge freezer and I get more. And the girl that I get it is really great. She's from a farm and she does everything organic and small scale, pastured, grass-fed, all of that. So that's wonderful. So that is basically what's in my kitchen. So that's what I eat. Those are the types of foods I give myself and my family. They're whole, they're organic, they're raw, they're healthy, they come from the earth. And, you know, that's basically what I do. So hopefully this has inspired you to stock your fridge and your pantries with some foods that are good and nutritious for you and your family.